Hello my people, Phyllis here again. You make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Mkumbuke we have different topics that we are discussing and you make sure you are one of us. Wale wame subscribe, thank you so much. Keep in touch with us. Wale waja subscribe, new subscribers, tukumbuke leo na you make sure you subscribe there on YouTube and all our social media platform. Unatafuta hapo Moses Basket Initiative na Phyllis Shiko YouTube, and then we are together. So today is a beautiful day, and today I want to shift the discussion today. I want us to look at personality. Personality. Najua watu wengi wanajiulizanga mbona huyu mtu anakaanga amenifuria? Why is this person always angry? Why is this person always happy? Why is this person always asking questions? Why is this person? Unaonanga tu wale wase unakwanga nao around you and they are so unasema mse mbona anakuanga mtiaji. It's all about what kind of a personality an individual has. So huyu mtu mwenye tunaongelelea akona tabia gani ambazo, the behaviors that we call, personality is something that we can say it's more of an inborn. It's not an acquired behavior, but it's something inborn. Ndio unaonanga mtu anashika mtoto wa one month anasema naka katoto kanapenda kucheka, na mtoto sijaiona smile yake, huyu mtoto like this anarusha vitu, kakifika 1 year kanarusha things all over. So personality is an inborn thing that comes with that individual that we have. So as we remember, this discussion ya Moses Basket is all about child with a child. So again, tukiwa na hawa watoto wetu, we want to look at what type of behavior do they have. When we are having the trauma counseling, which we look later into our discussions, we want to know this type of girl that we have, ako na personality gani? Kwa sababu, tukimclassify, tunataka kumclassify in a certain category of a personality, ndio tusimjudge, tusiseme huyu mtoto hapendi kufanya hii na kumbe that is not their capabilities, that is not who they are. Maybe unataka huyu mtoto acheke, afurahi, afanye nini, that is not her type. Unapata kuna mtoto mwingine, they love to write everything, they write down. So all these, you have to look at this child all rounded and know what type of personality they have, so that you can be able to move with this. You remember, rescue is a journey. Ni safari ndefu ambayo unatembea na mtoto. 2 years is not a short time, it's quite a long time where you need now to build this human being from what they know to where you want them to come. So if you don't understand the behavior, kama hauelewi tabia gani wako nazo, if you're not able to tell the difference, then you are in trouble in this discussion. So personalities, we have 4 types of personalities. I don't want to go into those big terminologies, but I'm going to break them down into very manageable bits ndio uweze kuelewa. So I will not use those big terms, but kama uko hapo, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel Phyllis Shiko, and make sure you like, comment and share in all our social media platform. Ukiona tu Moses Basket pahali, you make sure you put it there. So what am I saying? When we say we have 4 personalities, I want to describe them like in a compass. Ukiangalia ile compass inakupatianga direction. There's the northerner, there's the southerner, there's the easterner, and there's the westerner. So ukiangalia hivyo, those are the 4 types of personality. Mwingine atakwambia sijui huyu ni sanguine, sijui huyu ni nani, melancholic, sijui nini. Those are very big terms. But for our understanding, I'll just say this is north, there's a south, there's an east, and there's a west. So these people, if you classify them into 4, you are able to understand each individual person. Utaanza kukaa na mtoto hivi and you are able to tell where and how they can fall and what are their talents and what are their visions in future very easily through their behavior. So I'll start with somebody called the northern person or the northerner. I like to add the ER mwisho uko na N, so that we call them the northerners. These are type of individuals ukikaa na wao, these people are very focused. These are type of person who are goal oriented. These are person when you give them a task, anataka kumaliza. These are person when you give them instruction, you don't have to follow them. They do good when without supervision. They don't like being supervised because you have already given what you want to be done. So huyu ni mtu ukisema leo nataka hii nyumba ioshwe, na nataka ioshwe tu na jik na Dettol na iwe safi. You don't need to give this person so many details about what you want. Already here amesha grasp and they are running with it. So this kind of person will be able, hata atakuuliza pale sabuni iko. Huyu si mtu mwenye atakuuliza atatoa maji wapi. This is not the kind of person who atakwambia natumia mop ama natumia duster ama natumia nini. These are kind of individuals who will just run with what you have said. Nataka nyumba ioshwe. Simple as that. Remember I said they are very focused on a task. So their mission at the end of the day when you're dealing with a northern person, this is a person who wants to accomplish the mission. So huyu hataki mambo ya kona. Huyu si mtu mwenye unamdivert hapo kwa barabara unamwambia we want to know. If this person has not finished that task, ni ngumu sana umwambie move to another task. So huyu mtu atajitafutia mwenyewe duster, atajitafutia sabuni, atajitafutia maji, maybe hata kwa mahali. Huyu ni mtu hata ukitupa kwa desert ata survive. Na the next day utamwona amerudi Meru, umuone ako Nyeri, umuone ako wapi, na ulimwacha uko Turkana, because they are focused on completing a certain task that you have given them, a certain mission you have shown them that I need this task to be done. So this person is also very fast. Huyu ni mtu mwenye by the time unasema ati tunaenda Marikiti alishafika Marikiti. Huyu ni mtu ulishamwambia tunaenda Nyeri, already alishajua gari ziko Tiru, ameshafika Nyeri anakungojea. So they act very fast. They are fast movers. They are not those kind of people that you keep dragging around. And one thing I like about them is that they don't disturb you in terms of giving them too many instructions at the same time. So this is a person, if you give them too many instructions, you will lose the creativity, you will lose the touch that they want to put into whatever you are doing. So you have to be very deliberate when giving such people or working with such northerners, and because they are good leaders. These are somebody akikuwa kwa crowd. Sijui kama umeshaienda harusi or you're going to a wedding and there are a lot of chaos in the morning. Sijui auntie huyu, sijui nini, transport hakuna, sijui mtu wa chakula amefanya nini. Never look for somebody else, look for a northerner. You will find that organize your transport, mtapata transport hapo. Mkiwa tu hapo, because they take the roles faster than by the time wengine anafikiria sijui gari itatoka wapi, they will have already organized the same cars zenye ziko hapo. Mtastukia bibi harusi alishafika kanisa, mtastukia mtu wa deko alipigiwa, mtu wa chakula alipigiwa, sijui nani, hata utajua penye alitoa hizo namba, because they are focused on doing that task to the end. So when you have such a child in the center or in the rescue center, this is a person that you give leadership roles to lead the others. Huyu ni mtu mwenye unamwachia leeway, kwa sababu ukimwambia we need to wake up at 3:30 alishaamka, amechemshia wengine maji, amesha sijui fanya nini, amekelea uji, amefanya nini. So by the time the rest of the people are waking up, already the breakfast is ready. Already amejua kila kitu vile itarun during the day. This is a girl that when you stay with them, these are type of a girl who will also direct the teachers that you have. Mwalimu mbona ulichelewa leo na 15 minutes. Already this person already amesha soma what is supposed to be taught during the day. So you'll find a northern person is a very resourceful person in an organization or in a setup. Now, if you try to control them, then you lose them. When you try to give them a lot of controls, like usifanye hii, wao wanaboeka. These are people who will just get bored and then they'll be looking at you like, okay. And they switch off completely because they can't get into your attention. They can't get into your hookups of trying to be or trying to micromanage them. Weka maka, wekelea gideri, fanya hii. This is not a person you keep following when you're with them in the center. This is a person you leave them to be who they are, and then you give them that freedom to thrive and make decisions. They are also very good decision makers. So these people will always know when not to do what not to be done, because remember they are task focused. So kama haja accomplish kusoma mathematics, mpaka amalize hiyo mathematics, aende chemistry, aende English, amalize. These are kind, kama ni student uko na yeye unashindwa alifanya homework 7 saa ngapi. This is a person mwenye ako very time conscious also, because anaangalia by saa 4 mwalimu wa Kiswahili anaingia, so I need to have finished my assignment for Kiswahili. So this is a person you will not find making a lot of mistakes or anakosana na watu. Kitu anafanya ni kukanyaga wengine. Kwanza akipatana na wale very slow, watakwaruzana saa yote, because they are always like, mbona hujamaliza kuosha vyombo? Why have you not finished your house chores? Why, you know, because they don't. And these are people, if you don't do it, they will do it by themselves. So if you have a boss who is a northerner, alafu unakaa hapo unajiuliza kwa nini huyu boss ana take all the responsibility, that is somebody who doesn't know how to delegate. That is one of their disadvantage. They don't know how to delegate duties. They carry the whole load by themselves. So unapata yeye ndiye ako kitchen, yeye ndiye anataka kuosha nyumba, yeye ndiye anataka ende, because anataka kumaliza hizo task. Huyu anataka amalize in 2 hours, na huyu mwingine anaona atachukua 3 hours. So they do it by themselves. So utapata yeye alimaliza kuosha vyombo, akakuja kuosha nyumba, akaenda class, akafanya hivi. So wale wengine, they always, when they are around the northerners, they feel like they are less, their self-esteem is less, because this person is able to do a lot. One thing also, another disadvantage they have is that they are not good listeners to people. Because they don't like being given so many instruction or being micromanaged, so they wanakuharakisha. They always finish your sentence for you even before you finish your sentence. So if you are the type of person who likes getting detailed attention, then when you have a northerner, then you're in the wrong place, because this person will not give you the full attention that you need. This is not somebody who will pamper you, care for you, sijui akupembeleze. If you're in marriage and you're waiting for a northerner to tell you I love you, akupembeleze, they're asking themselves, what am I achieving at the end of the day? So tukishinda hapa tumekaa kwa hii kiti, we are cuddling. So after cuddling, what next, you know? So these are people who their concentration span is very small. Like anataka tu mpige story na ishe. This is a kind of a person, kama mnafanya biashara, this is not a person to engage in moshene or gossip or talks that have no direction. This is a person who wants you to direct them into a conversation that is meaningful. Huyu ni mtu anapenda discussion kama za biashara. Kuna form mahali, kuna deal mahali, we need to do 1 2 3, we need to do this. So this is a person that you want to discuss with more important things. Usimkimbilishie tu maneno yenye wewe mwenyewe unafikiria. This is a person who will take you for coffee, but they want to hear how your intellect is. You're thinking, they always gauge, how are you thinking? What next? What are we doing? How are we shaping what we are shaping? So ndio unaonanga unajiuliza, no mtu mbona apendi stories za watu? Mbona mtu every time ukiongea naye anakuambia the plan they have. You know, from here I want to do this. Huyu ni mtu ako na mabiashara kama 10, 20 at the same time, and all of them are running, because he wants to focus on the tasks more than people. They are not people friendly. So don't look for a northerner who will make you happy or anything. Northerners will never make you happy, but they are going to frustrate your life, because they will always move fast, and you will always get annoyed with them because they are taking everything and they never delegate duties to you. And they will always, so if it's a child, utapatanga tu nyumba yako iko tu, everything is moving and everything. They never consult you, they never ask you questions, they never like engage you in conversations. So if you're the type of person, then that is the wrong person that you're going to deal with. So in the rescue, and when you're staying with these children, these are traits that we look for, so that you're able not to clash with this child at any time. Remember, this is our social media platforms. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook. Make sure you like Moses Basket Initiative, you share, comment, and enjoy our talks as we continue. So that is the first number 1 of a northerner. And remember, we are talking about personalities. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you hit that button there. So pamoja tuko na nyinyi, let's continue in this journey and see you very soon again in part 2, where we look at the southerner. Asanteni sana.